What's going on, G Squad? It's your boy D Man, and welcome back to the channel. Hey, bye. Y'all don't understand. Your boy been getting down. Your boy been working. I've been working. You dig? And I mean, I'm talking about getting that SS ready, cause it's gonna be not hot girl summer, hot boy summer. You dig? So, hey man, just kind of get y'all caught up on everything that's been working out, man, for your boy. The dash is now back in the SS. As you saw in the last vid, if it's the last, yeah, in the last vid, you dig. I went ahead and repaired the dashboard by using the dash cover. Let me go ahead and crank up some of that light. You know what I mean? And hey man, it turned out oh so good, oh so nice. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna let y'all see that real quick. The dashboard was relatively easy going back in. Old lady helped me out. You know what I mean? So I always appreciate her, you dig? If you find somebody that's gonna help you, if you're gonna find somebody out there in this world that's gonna get involved in all the things that you get involved to, or at least take an interest in the things that you take an interest to, hey man, keep it. You dig? That's what I'm gonna do. You feel me? So, but yeah, man, look, ooh. It's in, boy. No cracks. You know what I'm talking about? And then it looks so good against that new window, that windshield. You know what I mean? Got this all laid out really good. You know what I mean? And it's in there. So next up now, what we finna do? We about to get that Autometer gauge in this thing. You already know what time it is. I actually got it laid out right now on the kitchen table. So with that being said, man, we're gonna go ahead and get that thing started. But you already know what you gotta do for your buy. You gotta like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Definitely smash that notification bell. You already know, cause you wanna be here to see this work being put in, to see this action, to be a part of this build, to be a part of the next build. Cause when we get done with this one, we're going right back to the Malibu, you dig? And we're gonna get that one ready to go. Ooh, you already know what time it is. Ooh. Look, y'all. A homie of mine's put me on, and now that I, you know what I mean, mapped out the plan to this thing, there's no better way in wiring up dashboards than this technique, you dig? A lot of these dashboards, or a lot of these digi dashes, and whatever you want to call it, you dig? They come with just a bunch of wires on the back. No real organization. You got to use that to tap into your old harness. Some people usually just cut the old harness and then tap in that way, splice right on in. I don't want to do that, to be honest with you, because my car, like I said before, is a one owner car. Well, I'm the second owner now. But y'all hear my goddaughter in the background making all the noise. She making all the noise because she want little actions. That's all that is. But anyways, hold on, sweetie. Hold on, okay? Kids, you did. So, but like I was saying, you know what I mean? I'm the second owner of this car, and I want to keep all the factory stuff on there just in case, you know what I mean? I want to revert it back. So a homeboy put me onto this harness. It's a 16-pin harness, and it typically come as one connector piece that you got to split in half, right? So that's what this looks like. It looked like that. I literally just cut it, y'all. But it came as one solid piece all the way across. I cut it in half. So now you got two pieces, one female, one male connector. You dig? So what happens is I'm going to take this, wire this to this, take this, tap this. I'm gonna T-tap this into the factory harness. No cutting, just T-tapping in, right, to this. That way it'll make this a straight plug and play action. This go in here, boom, just like that. You did. So it becomes like a quick detach. Like I said, my homeboy put me onto that, man, and this was the best idea ever. You did. I ain't gonna even front to you. So we're gonna get to working on that, and we're gonna get this put in, so stay tuned. All right, man, and we back, man. I was about to get ready to wire this thing up. I had to make sure, you know what I mean, it was gonna be straight to the point, you did, because I don't want no hang-ups. on this thing. So one of the reasons why I wanted to check it out is because, bruh, they give you all this wire, man, all this wire. And like literally I'm gonna be tapping into the factory harness, and the factory harness is right there. So I haven't made my mind. I called my homeboy. My homeboy said he ain't cut none of his wires. He just kind of like wrapped it back up and kept it in and tucked it in. I might do that, but I don't know, it's a lot of wire. So we're gonna see, man. We're gonna see what's up, man. We're gonna see. But right now, man, real quick, like, man, I'm gonna do a quick test, cause you know your boy anxious about seeing this thing glow up. You know what I mean? So definitely gotta see that first before I get to messing with some things and then it don't even work. You feel me? So let's see, man. Quick rule of thumb, make sure you read the directions. Kids, don't try this at home. You know how we do, you did. So black is ground, red positive. This one has 2 reds. One is to power up a 3-switch transmission situation, and then the other one is 12V power. You know what I mean? So let's see what's up. Black is negative, which is ground. Red is positive, which is plus. So let's see, man. That thing look oh so good. Oh so good. Ooh, that thing gonna be snazzy on them. You know what I mean? Let me see. Hey, gotta see that thing one more time. Gotta see that thing one more time. Look at those gates. Oh, go up, come down. Alright, man, that's enough, man. That's enough on the testing series you did. Stay tuned, man. We about to go and wire this thing up, man. Oh so bright, oh so bright. Calm that down, calm that down. Come down, selector. Alright, there we go, there we go. Alright, man, so I'm a little bit old school with this, man. You know what I mean, when it comes to the wiring. So, like I said, I wanted to just kind of take a peek at the wiring harness itself. Then come in here, take a peek at the instructions for this on the color scheme of the wires, and also take a peek at my Haynes manual. If you ain't got a Haynes manual, man, hey, you sleep. You know what I mean? Haynes manual tell you everything that you need. So literally right now, all right, I'm sitting here looking at the instructions of the gauges, and it says on these instructions, the gray wire is dash lights. So that's just, you know what I mean, dash lights here. So what I gotta do is find gray wire on here, which is, bam, that wire, gray wire. And then what I'm gonna do is look onto my Haynes manual to see on the cluster which one is dash lights. So I came to typical, focus, typical interior lighting system for 86 and later models. Come in, find out what my instrument cluster, boom, instrument cluster right there. And then it says gray wire. So guess what? Black is ground, gray wire is the wire that lights, illuminates all of these. So the radio, ashtray, heater, AC selector, switch, defrogger, controller. So bam, that's what I need, the gray wire. So I'm glad that it is gray. So what I'm gonna do is, let's go out here real quick and see if gray is right there. You know what I mean? If gray is on the harness itself, then I'm gonna slim the gray wire down. And bam, gray wire. Right there. Number 5. So light blues, left turn, dark blues, right turn. We gotta figure out what these pink wires are. We got a red wire back there, which should be, no, that's a pink and black line. So we gotta figure out what that orange is. Is that white? Yeah, that's white. So green, couple yellows. Yeah, and then, yeah. So, all right, so now that I know that that is there on there, we know that's what we're gonna tap into. You did. So that's on there. Turn signals on now. So a lot of these wires, man, we can trim down, to be honest with you. And I think I'm gonna do exactly that. Or should I not be hard-headed? What you think, Anastasia? Trim them down? Don't be hard-headed. Trim them evenly. What you think? Trim them evenly, but keep enough on it? All right. Old lady made the call. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna trim it evenly. And we're gonna do exactly that. You did. So stay tuned. Wiring, man. Tedious work, but gotta be done. All right, so what I'm doing is I'm twisting these wires together by easier colors, and then I'm keeping like a little sheet of paper, a little notebook, piece of paper or whatnot to kind of explain what the wiring is. That way when I come back and wire it into the car, you did. I know exactly what it is. So braiding these lines together, heat shrinking them. You know what I mean? It's the only way to do it, but the best way to do it, you did. So go ahead and bam. You know what I mean? Slide your little heat shrink on that thing. Heat it. You ain't gotta, like, some cats be sticking this thing on there like they lighting a cigarette or something. Hey, bruh, it just need heat. It don't need to be burnt. So all you gotta do is just get it pretty close to it. You ain't gotta put it all on a wire to get it done. But you do want it tight. And it'll get tight. And then I'll just do it a little bit across the middle. You did. Bam. Look at that. You did. So far I've wired up or connected the dash lights, which is the gray, and I kept that gray, and then the 12V power to give the dash power, which is red, and I kept it as red. And then the pink, which is retention wire, that's the memory wire, I tapped it to red as well, because this harness came with 2 reds. And red is a 12V. The retention needs to go to a 12V power, so tap that in too. So we just gotta figure out how we're gonna do that other red side, which I'm pretty sure we can just tap it all into the same red, but I might try to find something else, but we'll see when we get to the car. All right, so what's next? What's next? Black 4-foot system ground. Choose a new ground location for this wire, preferably at the engine. You may ground to the rear of one of the cylinder heads. All right, so straight ground wire, black. Finally just got done with it, man. I'm gonna let y'all see this final product. Got the old lady right here holding my wires together real quick. So I can right now we get a couple zip ties, clean this little mess up real quick, and we should be good to go. Let me see here. Oh boy, it took me so long. My wife fell asleep on me, but she was over there getting it. She's. You know what I mean? Had to go and go check on her, make sure that baby was still alive. You know what I mean? And bam, there we is. Now I got a quick connect. Here it is. Got everything else wired up. You know what I mean? Got it nice and bundled. I can probably do a little something right there with the zip tie daddies. You know what I mean? But yeah, like damn. You know what I mean? So that part done. That part is done. Then got my little check. Little check daddy right here. So I'm gonna rewrite this. I'm probably gonna type this up, store it, put it in my Bible. That's my car Bible, that is. You know what I mean? Not the Holy Ghost. You know what I mean? So, yo, man, so that's pretty much it, man. It ain't nothing to this thing, man. Like I said, when you're wiring this thing up on this 16-pin harness, you can practically choose whatever wire you want. And then when you're going wire, and which we're gonna T-tap the wires in to the factory harness, because we're not gonna cut nothing. Then I have to know what's the new color and what's gonna be what. That's why I wrote it down, you did. So straight and simple, nothing hard. I'm gonna go ahead and clean up this mess, and I'm about to go and call it a night, you did. So stay tuned. And we back. You know what I mean? Sorry for that little mixed hat. You know what I mean? Wifey talking to me about the goddaughter got her out here. We was, man, but I gotta get to the peoples, man. Gotta get to the peoples, man. So you already know, man. Next day, your boy out here working. Goddaughter out here working. Say hey.
Hey.
Yeah, I mean. Hey, man, we gotta stay up on them alphabets. You know what I mean? You about to learn how to spell your name, right?
Right.
Right?
Right.
All right, let me see that D. Let me see that. Let me see them D's. All right. You know what I mean? All right. After that, I want you to tackle them B's. You know what I mean? Hey, man, gotta get the kids right. Huh?
After I do this, I'm gonna call G-Mom. But G-Mom is watching me.
Yeah, she watching you. All right, man, so definitely wanted to step back in with y'all, man. Let y'all see what we got going on, see what we doing today. Bam. You know what I mean? Back of the cluster. Spraying that thing up. You saw the wiring happening on that thing. So I'm gonna get this primered, and I'm gonna get the coat, that burgundy coat on that thing. That way once it dry, we'll be ready to, dang, this light is horrible, bruh. I mean, gotta get that. I'm ready for my close-up, Mr. DeVille. Alright, so anyways, it's still horrible like that, but yeah, there it is. So we're gonna get that straight, man. That way we can go ahead and get that in the car, and we can start fishing the wires through. And then after we fish them wires through, we're gonna be able to hook that thing up. You did. After I'm done with that, new column going in, new steering wheel going in, new. You did. So stay tuned. We're gonna get these last couple coats on this, let it dry, then we're gonna come back, spray it with that top coat. All right, man, and I'm back. Hey, man, oh, this light just went out on you, boy. I gotta charge it. But yeah, man, I be forgetting to come back to y'all, man. My bad. Got back to the house, got super excited, and went ahead and connected the GPS, or the GPS sender. So the brand I got a Summit brand. I'll let y'all see what it looked like. But yeah, I got the Summit brand sender, and just to kind of like save on a little bit of the money, this sender was only $99. The Autometer sender was like, the GPS one was like $240 something. Big difference. Looked up some reviews on the Summit brand one, and there was actually a review on Summit site of a guy that used it with an Autometer dash and said it works perfectly. So took out the instructions real quick, man, and then used the blue 1600 ppms, which is pulses per minute, for the antenna signal. Connected the power and the ground, and it looks good. Let me see, it's a little bit dark, so I need to get this light. I'll come back and give y'all a second look at this in a little bit. But here go the processor box, and then this is the actual the GPS itself. So what I'm gonna end up doing is first I'm gonna take that zip tie off, and I'm gonna put it up there on the top part of the corner. We're gonna wire it up, that trim, come outside with this orange and white one, and then boom. You know what I mean? So that's what we're gonna do for that one. Then the blue one is right here. So went ahead and connected the blue. I know it's connected to white, but again, on this harness that I showed y'all earlier, remember you gotta kind of like tap it in to the original, tap this harness into the original harness. This is the 16 pin that we bought, and then tap it into the original harness based on any color you want, however you want it. I recommend, like I said, you know, keeping colors match with colors as much as possible, but it ain't 100% like, it's not gonna be like 100% match. So it's the second half. I went ahead and tapped that in. A couple of these taps, like these 4, 3 of them, it's probably 5. One is for the oil pressure sending unit, one is for the temp sending unit. This is the ground for the sender, the GPS. This is right here is, you see where it's blue over here, but that blue wire off this harness is the actual sender, so that's why I just went ahead and connected it back to a blue one. And then this is power, of course, red. I always try to keep red as red. So yeah, so we all wired up on this one, man. These last 2 wires off this processing box you don't need, so I'm going to put some heat shrink ends on these just to cover it up. These are the other like options for the pulses per minute or whatnot. I think it's like 4,000 and 8,000, so you don't need those. So yeah, that's pretty much it, man. I'm done. Like the last wire I'm gonna need to hook up is this green one here, and that's my tachometer. I actually got a wire ran from well, I had a tachometer off to the side, so I actually got a wire right there to that's ran from the, what do you call that box, that what do you call that box, peoples? What do you call it? The, now I'm gonna have to get up. Yeah, the MSD box. So I actually got that wire traced over, so there's a wire specifically for TAC. I'm gonna run that right on into the dashboard. So all I gotta do is pretty much extend it. I cut it, it was actually long enough, but I cut it too short, so now I gotta re-extend that wire. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm making work for myself. But yeah, so we're gonna extend that, attach that one, and then that's it. This last one we're not gonna use. This is the check engine light. What's gonna end up happening is, if I plug this up, being that we done removed almost all the battery stuff off this car, this is gonna trigger that check engine light, and I don't want it to do that. So we're gonna leave that off. You did. So next up, man, I'm gonna go ahead and extend this wire real quick, but it's tack, and after I do that, I'm going to be done with the wiring part. Actually, I can probably just use one of these little heat strings, one of these little quick connect joints. Yeah, I'm gonna be done with that wiring part. I'm gonna go in, grab the column, stick the column in the car, see if we can get it back in place. And once we get the column back in place, I'll be able to turn that key, see what this dash do, see if everything come on like it's supposed to. If it do, then I'll be able to go ahead and start buttoning this thing up, man, so we can get the interior and stuff back in here, you did. So appreciate y'all for checking in on this video. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this video because this video is a little bit long, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut this video short. Well, shorter than what I anticipated, but anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and cut it a little bit short, and man, check in with y'all, man, at the next bid, you did. So holla at your boy. Psych, I lied, man. I went ahead and added all the stuff in, put the column in, the whole nine, just so I can see what it's gonna do, and whoo, well worth it, you did. Everything reading slick. I'm gonna have to call Autometer just to kind of find out, but I got the old sending units in the car for the temperature and the oil pressure, and it's reading everything. So accuracy, I wonder if that's gonna be an issue. If anybody else has installed the Autometer digital dash and used the old senders, let me know, like what y'all think. You think I should just swap out to the new senders or just use the old? Because the old look like they working pretty fine to me. So I'm gonna let y'all take a peek at this thing, man, real quick. Like, man, I already fired the car, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna let y'all take a peek at it, see what's popping. You did. So here go the dash. I went ahead and just slid the column in place just to kind of see what's happening. And when you stick the key in, you hear it, chimes on, pumps on. That's the processor, cluster working. You know what I mean? Everything reading right. So I'm gonna go ahead and go to display, and then I'm gonna go to display 1. You know what I mean? So you got the volts reading 12, oil pressure reading at 11 psi right now. Temp is at 141 because I did start it up, and it's reading a quarter tank of gas. You know what I mean? Fire this thing up real quick. Everything going up. Reading good, man. You know what I mean? I want to see what that RPM thing gonna do, like the tat reading. Oh yeah, tat reading pretty good too. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Turn that off real quick, cause in here smelling like that smoke. And you already know, man. Hey, man, holla at your boy, you dig? Yes, I do this, you dig? I ain't gonna toot my own horn, but I'm gonna toot it today. You feel me? So, it's a lot of wires, man. You know what I mean? Wires everywhere. All right, new dash is in. All I gotta do now is disconnect this, get the other piece in, go ahead and get this slid back in place, slide the column back in, get it locked in place. We're gonna clean up these wires. We're gonna find a place to mount this. I think I'm gonna mount that up on the hill, and then we're gonna start sliding the rest of this stuff back in place, man. Get these seats and stuff back in, get the carpet, new carpet in, whole nine. You dig it? Whole nine. So holla at your boy.